Back today with another review. This time it's of Commander Cody from Sideshow Collectibles Star Wars 1/6 scale line. As always, it's going to be a conjunction review with sandtroopers.com and my blog, The Pulse. With Commander Cody, you get a bunch of stuff, 2 helmets and some other, a bunch of hands and the same, amount of accessories that you got with the last several clones. So, being a clone junkie and Commander Cody being my favorite, had to go ahead and get 2 of them. Let me grab one of the boxes and I'll show you what's inside. Alright, here is the Commander Cody exclusive box. You've got him with his Phase 2 helmet there, the armor looking, weathered and beat up like he's been in a fight. You've got the exclusive Elite sticker, Commander Cody, 212th Attack Battalion, 1/6 scale figure. There is the Tamara Morrison sculpt. Let me see if I can't focus it a little bit better for you. There we go. Got it for you there. And kind of go over the stuff here. Here's the back. You got the different pictures here. The Order 66 picture, which is what I personally will be going with for my Phase 2 armor setup. Just that scene and that moment, in the Star Wars saga is just, it's really powerful stuff. Boylan Waxer with Numa, which will be coming out soon. More clones for Cody's group. You've got, the inside here with information on the Clone Wars. You've got all the accessories, the guns, the hands, the holographic Darth Sidious with the hand holding the little comlink, his backpack, which I'll show you is like Rex. It's magnetic. You've got information on Cody. Accessories include a whole bunch of stuff. There's his Phase 2 and Phase 1 helmets. The sculpt, Tamara Morrison sculpt in person. Maybe you can't see it real well right there, but we'll show it to you once we get it out of the box. Bunch of stuff. You got a few things you got to put on his helmet. There's the exclusive stand. Alright guys, let me grab him, get him out of the box here, both versions, get them set up, and we'll be right back. Alright, got the figures set up, kind of the way that they'll be on display in my collection. Going to start off with the Tamara Morrison sculpt as Commander Cody. Paint job wise, it's really, really good, guys. First couple of pics I saw, I was feeling a little iffy on the paint, but it's really, really good. See if I can get the sculpt here. Not the sculpt, the score. See if I can't spit out the words correctly, too. It's, actually into the sculpt and then painted accordingly. But that is a really good paint job, guys. Sideshow, on their last several figures, has really, I think, turned the corner to where everybody will be happy with their paint apps, finally. Showing, that the 2/6 scale alliance that they do, they mean business on bringing the best product to the table. So there's that sculpt. Kind of just go over the armor real quick. Talk a little bit more about it after I switch back over to the Phase 1 helmet. There's just the regular Star Wars stand that comes with all the figures except for the exclusive clones. He does come with, as you can see here, the little pistols, the same type of pistols that came with Rex. So that was cool. Gives you a different set of weapons options to go with. I'll back away here real quick too and show you the whole pose. And you can see my Revenge of the Sith Phase 2 helmet. Alright, let me change to the Episode 1, or Episode 2, I should say Phase 1 helmet, and we'll be right back. Alright, put the Phase 1 helmet on. You've seen that in the Clone Wars, obviously. It's pretty, it starts to mirror what you're going to see with the Phase 2 helmet. It's got the little video cam on it that he uses to show video to probably whoever's watching, or to take data for, obviously in the battle. It's got the visor, it's got the antenna on it. Kind of go over the armor. Showing his rank, the battle damage is just, it's really good. I mean, his armor looks like he has been in the middle of a fight, which, if you know anything about the character watching the Clone Wars cartoons, and watching Revenge of the Sith for that matter, he doesn't have a problem mixing it in and getting in the battle. So, Sideshow did a fantastic job, making the battle damage look, to me, realistic, and to look like that, this character has been in the fight. I mean, you look, his shoes look like he's, and they look like they've been in, they've seen some wear and tear, which is, for me, as you've heard me before talk about the clone characters and stuff, that's how I like them to be. I want them to look like they've seen a fight, seen a battle, and been in the crap. The jetpack here on the back comes off. Is magnetic, just like with Rex and his jetpack on the back. Just kind of going over the figure here for you. Kind of let you take it in without me rambling on. I went with the dual pistol look, as you saw before. The regular edition, which you see here, costs $125. The edition size on it is 5,000 pieces, so it's not super limited. And with the character that has turned out to be as popular as Cody, and he's a clone, that's not surprising, but it's worth it to get this figure. The only thing you're missing if you get this over the exclusive is the stand. For a lot of people, that's really not that big a deal. I had some rewards points that I chose to use on one of the two options, so it didn't matter to me. I'm kind of an exclusive junkie, as I've said before, so getting both was, I don't know, just seemed like the thing to do at the time, I guess. Here's the exclusive base, Commander Cody, CC 2224, 212th Attack Battalion, matches the Utapau, colors as far as the orange and white. As you can see, it's the armor's not variation between the two, painted the same. His episode 3 phase 2 helmet, as you can see right here in the center of it, it's gray. Now, in the movie when you watch the movie and in film stills, the digital representation is black. Now, whether or not it was originally supposed to be black and it stayed that way in the movie, or should have been, started out gray and ended up black in the movie, or if that's an issue, a miss on Sideshow's part, I have to say it's one of those issues that it may bother some, it doesn't bother me, but I wanted to make sure I pointed that out for anybody that might have a problem with it. As you can see on the Phase 2 helm, you've got the updated webcam, you've got you've got a TACCOM and an antenna on the helmet, you've got another antenna on his shoulder. Then you've got the special hand with the little comm link that has the Emperor. And that's a pretty cool little piece. I mean, this was a very pivotal scene in the Star Wars saga, where the clones turn on their, Jedi counterparts in battle and start gunning them down. The Empire takes over. Star Wars is about to go through, outside of the expanded universe. If you, read those, it's darkest period. It's really, it's a pivotal moment, and you seeing the different clone commanders, get this message and start doing what they did. The only one that fails is Gree. And he gets his head whacked off by Yoda, which I thought was a great scene. I rather enjoyed it myself, but I like the PT, so I had no problems with it. Regular or exclusive edition it's $500 on the edition size, same price, $125. I'll show you some of the extras and stuff here in just a second that come with it, but the articulation is fine, no weak ankles or joints or anything, so my run of luck continues on this particular figure, or not on this particular figure, on these clone figures with no loose joints and that kind of stuff. So I'm happy with my purchases. Glad to have Cody. He's my favorite clone, so having a chance to have my favorite clone in my collection, capturing what to me is one of the like I said, most pivotal moments in the saga, was important. Here's, let me clear this up. There you go. And that's how they will be displayed in my collection. Let me kind of grab some of the extras here. Let me scoot these guys back. And as you can see here in my little lunch baggie that I have, you got the short blaster, you got hands, there's another Sidious. Pretty cool. You've got the feet with the bendy toe. You got the long blaster as well. But that's it, guys. I'll give you my final thoughts, and we'll be right back. Alright, my final thoughts on Commander Cody. It's a great figure. Especially if you like the clones and the Clone Wars and Order 66 and Revenge of the Sith and armored figures. It's a great figure. $125. It comes loaded with stuff, which has been the case for the last several clones. You got hands galore. I know I didn't necessarily show you every single hand. Kind of just showed you them all in a little lunch baggie, but you saw them. Hopefully, you got a good look at them in the box. It comes with a lot. It's a lot of hands. You've got plenty of display options. You've got multiple weapons to go with on Commander Cody and the last several clones for that matter. So it's not a lack of accessories, which is a good thing when it comes to figures of this particular price range. It's the articulation's fine. The armor is great as always. It's like I said before with different reviews. Sideshow, they know how to do armored figures, so It's worth buying for that alone. And like I said, if you like Order 66 and Revenge of the Sith, and you want to have all the clone commanders, because Bly is next. He went up for pre-order here a while back, and is the next clone commander set to join the barrage of clones that we've gotten. Another clone figure coming out at Comic-Con, so you can get your clone on with all the clones that Sideshow's done, and you definitely would have an awesome looking collection of armored and clone figures. At least I'm pretty pleased with what has come out so far. But $125, a lot of stuff, great figure, armor, articulation, paint, everything. Sideshow nailed this one. I don't know if I could give this figure any less than a 9.5 out of 10. Only reason I take some off is because the Episode 2 helmet is fragile. I don't know if you noticed, one of the antennas on one of mine is messed up. I'll have to glue it and fix it. So luckily I have two, so I could switch out to one that wasn't. But stuff like that. Nothing big. Go out and grab it. I think one of them might still be available through Sideshow, but if not, get on the wait list. It'll most likely convert. You can check out stores like Big Bad Toy Store, Alter Ego Comics. I'm sure they'll have Cody up and ready to go for an order. Till next time, guys, appreciate it. Check out the pictures and the review on my blog, crazycollecting.wordpress.com. They'll also be on sandtroopers.com on the front page and in the forums. Till next time, guys.